Hi guys and welcome to another Magic the Gathering deck tech. Today I'm going to be showing you a little bit of an updated one. It's soon going to have a couple of cards that will be out of standard, maybe only one or two actually. But it's also got some cards from 15. It's mono black. It shouldn't be too expensive. There's a couple of cards that you can substitute. And there is also one card that is completely out of standard at the moment. However, it's not too difficult of a deck to make. It'll probably be about £50 to £60 if you wanted to actually make this. Although I probably wouldn't suggest it myself because it's probably easier to substitute some cards and make another deck instead. So starting off with the creatures, we've got Typhoid Rat, 1/1 Death Touch for 1, simple enough. Cruel Sadist, a 1/1 for 1. You can tap 1 and hurt and pay 1 life to put a 1/1 counter on her. And then 3 and tap to remove all 1/1 counters and deal damage equal to them to target creature or player. Which is pretty nasty. I've kept 1-land hands with that and won before. Blood Scrivener, 2-drop 2/1. If you draw a card where you had no cards in hand, instead draw 2 cards and lose 1 life, so it's pretty nice. Especially 2/1 for 1. And it's a zombie, which goes along with most of the theme. This is meant to be zombies, but I haven't actually got enough zombies, so not enough decent ones even. And I'll show you why it should be zombies in a bit. We've got Black Cat, a 1/1 for 2. When it dies, target opponent discards card at random. 2 Brain Maggots. When it enters battlefield, target opponent reveals his or her hand. Choose an online card from it. Exile that card until Brain Maggot leaves the battlefield. So pretty nasty again. You get to see their hand and you get to remove something. Night Towler, 0/0 for 3, bestow for 4. He's an XX, where X is creature cards in graveyards. So in a removal deck, it's pretty nasty, and in zombies, it's even nastier. So Master of the Feasts, 5/5 for 3, flying. At the beginning of your upkeep, each opponent draws a card. So that's a bit of a downfall to it, but otherwise, it's a pretty hefty 5/5 flyer for 3. So Agent of the Fates, 3/2 for 3, Death Touch, heroic. Whenever you cast a spell that targets him, each opponent sacrifices a creature. Again, pretty nasty, especially when you can target him. Gravedigger, 4-drop 2/2. When he enters battlefield, you may return target creature card from graveyard to your hand. A little bit of grave digging, I guess. Erebos, God of the Dead, indestructible, 4-drop 5/7. As long as your devotion to black is less than 5, if Erebos isn't a creature, your opponents can't gain life, and for 2, including 1 black and paying 2 life, draw a card. Indulgent Tormentor, 5/3 for 5, flying. At the beginning of your upkeep, draw a card unless target opponent sacrifices a creature or pays 3 life. So pretty nasty. It brings on a lot of pressure, and that also won me a couple of pre-release games. Next we've got a playset of Grey Merchants, 5-drop 2/4. When it enters battlefield, each opponent loses X life, where X your devotion to black. You gain life equal to life lost that way. So it can change games very easily, and especially when you draw 2 in a row. It's just brutal. Scatterling Doom Engine, 6/6 for 6. Can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. When it dies, it deals 6 damage to target opponent. I just love this card, and otherwise I wouldn't have it in the deck, because I just wouldn't, but I just love it. I think it's brilliant. And it's also won me a couple of games. On to the non-creature, instant sorcery sort of things. Got 2 Staff of the Death Magus. The art on this one is so much, not the art, but the border. It just from contrast, it looks so much better, I think. 3-drop artifact. Whenever you cast a black spell or a swamp enters battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life, and that stacks, which is really nice. Necromancer Stockpile, 2-drop. For 2, discard a creature card, draw a card. If the discarded card was a zombie card, put a 2/2 black zombie creature onto the creature token onto the battlefield tapped. Which drawing a card is great. Discarding a 1/1 zombie like the Black Cat to get a 2/2 zombie is pretty awesome as well. So yeah. Eternal Thirst. This combos quite well with the I believe, no, not a later card. Enchant creature, it has lifelink, and whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. So again, pretty nasty. and it's a 2-drop, which is just pretty insane for an uncommon, for a common even. Aspect of Gorgon. Enchant creature, it gets +1/+3 and Death Touch for 3. So you can either put it on something like the Brain Maggot to keep them from getting something really powerful back, or you can target Agent of the Fates with it. You know, this is in the wrong place. Liliana's Caress. This is the out-of-date card. It was from M11. It's a 2-drop enchantment. Whenever an opponent discards a card, that player loses 2 life. So yeah, I'd probably change it out. This, because I use this in casual formats, I'd probably change it out for another zombie or something. And here's the zombie token, by the way. It's very nice new art. Feast on the Fallen. 3-drop enchantment. At the beginning of each upkeep, if an opponent lost life last turn, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. It combos so well with Eternal Thirst, because you can have a couple of Death Touch creatures out and put that on one of them, and you attack with another Death Touch creature. They either take the damage and you get a bigger creature, or they lose a creature and you get a bigger creature. So it's a nasty combo, but it's pretty nice. Then we have 2 Whip of Erebos, 4-drop creature you control have lifelink, 2 and 2 black, tap, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield, it gains haste, exile at the beginning of the next end step. If it would leave the battlefield, exile instead of putting it anywhere else, activate its ability only any time you can cast a sorcery. So, pretty nasty, especially with Grey Merchant. Bringing one of them back just to finish off an opponent is very common. I don't know why this is at the front, because it's the highest cost sorcery. Corrupt, 6-drop sorcery. Corrupt deals damage equal to number of swamps you control to target creature or player. You gain life equal to life damage dealt this way. Sorry. So it just works in a mono black devotion deck. Then we have Duress, 1-drop, target opponent reveals his or her hand. You choose a non-creature, non-land from it. That player discards that card. Good removal, and it works well with a card called Waste Not, which is a card that I'm looking for. So it's just a great combo. And then same with Thoughtseize. Same job, apart from it's just a non-land card, but you lose 2 life as well. But hey, it's a hell of a good card. So then we have 4 Mind Rots, one with different artwork. There you go. Target player discards 2 cards for 3, and then our last card from the non-lands is Liliana Vess, 5-drop, 5 loyalty planeswalker. Target player discards a card for +1. -2, search your library for a card and shuffle your library and put that card on top of it. And then -8, put all creature cards from all graveyards onto battlefield under your control, which is brilliant in zombies, but I just use it to just make them discard and to tutor, which is just brilliant. Yeah, so that's probably the new thing, apart from 1 or 2 other cards. Then we've got 23 Swamps and a Nykthos, which is tap to add 1/2 mana pool, or tap 2 and this, choose a colour, add mana to your mana pool equal to your devotion of that colour. So it works well in mono black devotion. It's hard to argue with it. But that's the deck. It's pretty nasty in casual, because we haven't got the best of decks around here, but it's still pretty good. I hope you enjoyed the episode, guys, and I'll be back when I've built a couple more decks. Oh look, this guy. I've got another Agent of Fates, so there's a second one as well. I thought there was missing one. And yeah, that is it. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.